You're gonna have to excuse me, I still live with my parents. I wanted to do my video on astrology, if you will. People actually think that astrology is a bunch of hoopla and whatnot, and it's not really, it's not exactly all that. It's more, how do I say, understand people better. What I hear a lot nowadays is, oh yeah, I don't believe in astrology. It's a bunch of bullcrap. Well, I think you didn't do enough research. You're kind of like, for example, you're saying, oh yeah, hockey is the easiest sport in the world, but you've never skated. Like you're saying things that you don't know what you're talking about, and you're upsetting people. Why, I don't know, but anyway. I wanted to do my video on astrology just because I wanted to show you the positive things about it. Yes, it's kind of cringy, and yes, I sound like a white Starbucks girl, but hear me out. So there are 12 signs in the zodiac circle. You have Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And there's 12 months in the year. So what happens is the season changes like halfway between each month. So you get kind of a variety of different characters. So you have January Aquarians and February Aquarians. And yes, there is a difference. This is just for an example. I'm going to talk about Aquarians. I'm going to pick on them a little bit because I know them the best. January Aquarians are loud and arrogant versus February Aquarians are more quiet and sensitive. Another thing I hear a lot is people think they're just Libra or just Taurus. No, you actually have 10 signs. You could have a mixture of everything. You could be 25% earth, 25% water, 25% air, 25% fire. Or you could be 69% air, or you get the picture. You know, everybody is a snowflake. Everybody has their own custom personality, if you will. That's why everybody's different. And that's why it's so hard to understand astrology, because you think you're just simply Aquarian or simply just Capricorn, and no. That's the reason why you kind of let go of astrology, is because it doesn't sound like you. So it just, right off the bat, it sounds fake. And then you think, oh, that doesn't make sense to me. I'm going to stop believing in this. I'm going to stop practicing it because it does not make sense. And that's totally understandable, probably due to the fact that you haven't been properly introduced. Let's dig into that a little bit. Okay, so you have your sun sign, your moon sign, and your rising sign. Those are the three primary. Those are the ones that you use the most. I'm sorry. I'm an astrology student. I don't know everything. So if I say something that isn't right, you can absolutely correct me. The sun sign, which is your identity. And then you have your moon sign, which is your emotions. And then you have your rising sign, which is your appearance, if you will. So your sun sign, your identity thing, that's what, so people recognize you best by this, especially family and good friends. That's what they recognize you best as. Then you have your moon sign, your emotions. this is the second sign, and it tells you how you feel. Your rising sign is your appearance. I already said all this, and I know. It kind of I'll use an example because it's hard to explain. Your rising sign. This is what you use when you approach people, especially people you haven't met or you haven't seen in a while. For example, I am a Leo rising, so when I approach you with confidence. And then you have other people, like for example, my brother. His rising sign is a Virgo, so he's actually very cooperative, very understanding when you first meet him, and so forth. I truly love astrology. It's one of the best ways of understanding somebody. Lots of people just kind of forget it because it's if it's complicated, then people don't use it because it's hard to memorize. But if you memorize astrology, you can do a lot with it. People kind of find you a little weird when you ask them when is your birthday right off the bat. If I did that to you, this is why I do that. I'm trying to figure you out. I'd much rather ask one weird question off the bat and just leave it at that rather than asking you 100 stupid questions like, how many vehicles do you have, or where do you work, like things like that. I don't want to know that. No. Okay, we're still on the birthday thing. There are two reasons why I do it. A, so I actually know your birthday, and B, I could figure out your sun sign. So when you give me your birthday, I could actually figure out your sun sign and your moon sign, because your sun sign changes once a month and your moon sign changes once every 3 days or something like that. It's hard teaching people as a student. I am currently reading a book called The Astrology of You and Me by Gary, I'm gonna butcher your last name, Gary, Goldschneider. It is a very long book. It is a very interesting book. I treat it more like a Bible than I do a book, but it's very nice to have. If you're into this kind of stuff, that is. It takes a really deep dive, like the Aries X, and then it does a page worth of notes. It has 2 pages or 1 page's worth of notes on really specific things. It does a bunch of different things. What does it tackle? I don't even know my own book, I'm lying to you. That's awesome. It does things like the boss, employee, coworker, client, business partner, competitor, first date, romantic partner, spouse, lover, ex, friend, roommate, parent, sibling, child. Just like things that you wouldn't think of. It's a great book. Like it's so much effort and so much research gone into this. Give her a try if you're into books, that is. I know very few people my age are into books, but that's okay. Yeah. The funniest thing is, what makes it even more funny about this video is I'm actually atheist. I know. To make things even more confusing. You'd think that if you believe in astrology, you might as well believe in God as well. No. But that's off topic. Astrology has opened my eyes to so many different things, and it's helped me understand so many people much better. If you're a Leo sun sign, then okay, I go okay. So he or she is a little impatient, so I have to move a little quicker around him or her. Or you are a Taurus, so then that means you are very stubborn, so I can't really ask you to do a whole lot, or I have to be careful on how I ask you to do things. Or you are a Cancer sun sign, so I have to really watch what I say around you, because you are just a little bit on the sensitive side, and that's okay, everybody is, but all that. Those are just all examples of how I use astrology. If you think you can use astrology to see the future, I'm just gonna tell you right now, you're wasting your time. I've tried and it doesn't work. It's not for that. You use it to figure out who you are and who your partner is, or who you want to find out. If you know your exact birthday, then you're in luck. You can actually do that. You can just go online and type in when is my moon sign and when is my rising sign and my sun sign, and if you just give them your time, and they'll do the math and like all the angles of where the planets are aligned and whatnot. Yeah, that's all I gotta say. I probably didn't do a very good job on this video, but that's just how it is. Thank you for watching, and I will catch you next time.